campground, it's called. And you got some weird things going on where you have this cult, which is basically in the vein of Charles Manson, this cult leader who's played by Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi is a horrible actor and stuff like that. Basically, like a Charles Manson wannabe, you know, that was going on, that was happening around this time. You know, you got a scene there, but you know, off-camera kills because of a very tight budget, where him and his followers, his family, break into this house and fuck up everybody in the house and stuff like that. There's a scene there we have to pretty much imply what happens, but where he sees his baby in the crib and Sam Raimi looks at the baby and then it fades out. So I guess we're left to believe he killed the kid, which is, we lit it up to our minds. We didn't have to hear a scream or hear a cracking or like that and stuff. Thank God. So all this happens, and of course, Stryker, you know, he's in the woods, in the cabin somewhere, and like that. He has a dog with him and everything, and he has his buddy, this guy named Otis, his old man, whose granddaughter had a thing going on with Stryker and stuff. And he doesn't want to see her because he's like, I'm a leg. I don't want her to feel sorry for me, you know, stuff like that. You know, I'm not making it sound more dramatic than what it is, but that's basically that. So he goes to see her, and I guess they have a little back and forth with each other. At the same time, his friends, Sergeant Jackson, Corporal Tyler, and of course the second lieutenant, David Miller, they're on Liberty off the base, and Miller feels horrible, you know, what happened on that mission and stuff like that. So he comes up with the idea, hey, let's go visit Stryker, you know, let's go see Jack, you know, see how he's doing, maybe have some beers or whatever and stuff like that. So it's good. So they have a little road trip going on there. You know, they pick up some girls. The girls give a piece of ass to the other two guys, where Miller, on the other hand, is just drunk there, and he gets pickpocketed. So that's funny. They end up at this bar and grill with the grandfather owns, Otis. We have these bikers in there. They try to fuck with Otis and the waitress until they come in there. The fight scenes are funny. I just died laughing because it's really over the top, like bad stage fun. I just found it laughable. I don't know if that's supposed to be funny, but maybe if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know what we call it. Like, people might say, it's one of the ones you love it or hate it, but it has a charm to it. I can't hate on it and stuff. Then again, look at me. I like Future Kill, so I can't complain. I can watch Don't Go Into the Woods and stuff. You know, but it's just funny. You know, and they kick some ass, and they decide to go see Jack, and it turns out the girl and Jack were supposed to have this date until Sam Raimi and his family come in and kill her grandfather and kidnap her, and about to use it for a sacrifice with blood. So during this time, Jack's dog is missing. Stryker's dog is missing. He gets his men to help him look for the dog, and while his men split up, they see that these crazy motherfuckers have a group of campers held captive. At the same time, they see Jack's girlfriend being tied to a tree, and of course, Sam Raimi dunking his hands in blood and putting on her shirt with the bruise of the handprints, right? And they find what's left of Jack's dog's skin, decapitated. So Jack is pissed. Get some Winchester shotgun stuff he has and everything, and they go kick some ass. You know, gore-tastic time. You know, granted, the effects for the money they had are not up to snuff. I know it's not an excuse, you know, because low budget, there's movies that have a little more money behind it and stuff. But it's a good idea. Think about it. Green Beret, Army buddies, Vietnam vets going up against a cult in the likeness of the Manson family. It's a good idea. It's just Sam Raimi is a terrible actor, though. I mean, as directing, with at least, to me, the first Evil Dead films, okay. With Darkman, alright. Quick and the Dead, alright. But Spider-Man movies, and stuff like that. The comeuppance, there's a comeuppance there. It could have been a little more better. The lead guy, Brian Schultz, you know, I think if you would have got Bruce Campbell, at least around this time period, he would have done a better job. The side characters, I mean, his buddies. I like this guy Robert Rickman. He did a good job. Part of me wishes he was the lead. I don't know what else he's done. No, he only did this movie. Sad to say, he hasn't done nothing else. He was good. What he had to do. Timothy Patrick Quayle, who plays uh, Corporal Tyler, he was good. Uh, John Manfredi, who played Second Lieutenant David Miller, he was great. What they had to do. Uh, Great idea, time waster. It's not a long film. The runtime of the film is about 84 minutes. If you take out a little bit of the credits, it's probably less than that. You know, it's not mean-spirited, you know, and it's like that. It's got a very high mark on IMDb. It's got 5.8 and stuff like that. Is it a movie that would lend itself out to a remake? If you give it to the right people to do it, maybe. It could work and stuff. Think about it. Green Berets against a cult. And likeness of the Manson family. That's what I'm saying. I know Matt mentioned that. That's an idea. Like, you know, get a cast members who will pull it off. Like, get Hugh Jackman as Stryker, or Gerard Butler, or who else could you get? Let's see. Maybe Michael Jai White to be with these guys. Who knows? Go up against the cult leader. Who's a good bad guy who could pull it off? I don't know who could do it. You guys could think of somebody. Maybe by the time the video's finished, I probably know who the fuck be a good bad guy. Maybe Ewan McGregor. Maybe, I don't know, something like that. He's a decent actor. It'd be nice to see him play it crazy. How about this? As the cult leader in the likeness of Charles Manson, Matthew McConaughey. Because I will admit, as much as I hate Texas Chainsaw Massacre Next Generation, he's very good at playing a psycho. But not in that movie, though. If you put him in a better movie, this would be a good vehicle for him. You know, get a good director who will put a little bit of the money to it, some good, decent, more better effects. You know, do a little more stuff in the third act. The third act rescues the film. I mean, the movie has a charm to it. It seems like a very down and dirty, low-budget movie. Both of these movies are. And stuff like that. But Thou Shalt Not Kill Except, I have a DVD-R of it, obviously, so I like it more than Final Mission and stuff. But rating for this one, I would give it 6.5 out of 10. You know, for what it is. You know, the acting isn't that all up to snuff, but the humor it has and the charm, it works. Sam Raimi is a horrible actor, to be honest. I'm thankful he ain't acting and stuff like that. But you give this to a better actor and stuff, like, you know, who could really make you hate the person more, you know, stuff like that, or make it a better climax. It's kind of like, you know, think about it. This movie is respected by a lot of fans, kind of like what the Wes Craven's Hills Have Eyes is. But this is miles better than that movie. And the remake, you know, puts it into another level. So if you get a director, a writer, and a cast, you know, and the tone and a little more money into it, this could be like as big a gooder remake, a best remake next to that movie, in my humble opinion. And stuff like that. You give it to the right people. Hell, I don't even mind. You could set it in the 60s. Why not? You know, the time period is not the problem and stuff. Maybe you can keep a little bit of the humor in there if you want. That's good. So 6.5 out of 10 is the rating for Thou Shalt Not Kill Except. So it also has another title called Stryker's War. But I got Thou Shalt Not Kill Except. I don't know. I'll keep this for now. The rest of the DVD is still in print. The directing by Josh Becker, who I don't think he went on to do much, I guess, after this. Well, he's done a lot of stuff. He directed episode Xena Warrior Princess. He had that TV series that Bruce Campbell did called Jack of All Trades. I think he directed the TV movie Hercules and the Maze of the Minotaur. And I guess that's about it. He didn't want to do much and stuff like that. The last thing he did was Alien Apocalypse with Bruce Campbell. And something called, is that Herpes? It says a TV movie called Harpies or Herpes. I don't know. I guess he did something on STDs or something. But it's a time waster. Both films are a time waster. But I like this more. I think you guys will have more fun with this one, though, for what it is. So thank you all for watching this episode of movies Efree has seen lately. And stay tuned for more videos and stuff. Like I said, I don't know when this will be uploaded and stuff. But stay tuned and take it easy. Later.